Welcome back, everyone, to this episode of Sunny Silver Linings. We are excited this week. I have a long-term industry friend with us, Mr. Colin Knox. Colin, for those who don't know, actually started his own MSP, grew it from a one-man shop to about a $4 million operation in just 5 quick years. Then he went on to start his own MSP-focused vendor called Passportal. I'm sure many people remember that name. And now is the head of community engagement over at SolarWinds. Colin, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
Excellent. As always, I got my friend and coworker, the CEO and founder of IT by Design, Mr. Sunny Kaila.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Colin. I'm very excited about our conversation today because you have that MSP entrepreneur experience, and then you have the MSP vendor side experience, and even on the vendor side, it's more customer engagement. And I'm so excited to have a conversation with you today. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, no, very, very interested in the whole world of customer and partner experience for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the great thing is that you now understand both sides, so you can bring that diverse perspective from both sides.
All right, Sunny, you always have a great question to hit our guest with. So why don't we get things started?
Yeah, so my question for Colin today is, if we were meeting here a year from now, post-COVID, in 2021, what are the top 3 customer experience activities that MSP owners must focus on today to feel happy with their customer experience results?
Yeah, so I think there's so much value to be discerned and realized out of customer experience. I think there's a whole bunch of actions that can go into these, but I think if you wanted to have the top 3 focus areas, for me, it would be employee engagement first and foremost. The next would be customer personalization, which is an odd thing to consider in the MSP world, which is so focused on standardizing everything across the board. And then into trust and what you need to do in order to capture or earn and maintain the trust of your customers.
Absolutely. Sunny, how have you seen COVID affecting the customer service, the way MSPs are delivering it here? I know you just came out of a partner meeting. What are your peers saying is most important, and how have they had to change up the way they deliver?
Yeah, so what I hear from the channel, everyone is staying more, they're paying a lot more attention to the customers. They're having more conversations. So entrepreneurs, where they have their priorities right, they are at least having 33% of their weekly time going into having that owner-to-owner conversations with their customers. That's one. Second, they are innovating their customer experience. So it could be from the systems perspective, processes, or people that are delivering that experience. So they are reassessing their structures and systems to make sure they do more, and they do that with the new way. And they're, at what Colin just mentioned in terms of your employee engagements, that's a major piece. And Todd, what we do here at IT by Design with our culture team, just imagine what we started here with the wellness program. Now that takes care of our colleagues, but if you extend that to the customers as well, if you do care about your colleagues where they're happy, and then you extend that wellness program to your customers as well, now customers are engaged and your employees are engaged, and then stakeholders obviously will be engaged and happy as well.
And Colin, I know during the prep we were talking about the whole happy customer or happy employees, happy customers, and you had a very interesting take on that.
Yeah, so pulling off of Simon Sinek, he extended that, like Sunny kind of alluded to there, is you've got the happy employees mean happy customers, and the happy customers mean happy shareholders, and it's with the MSP. And almost in any service delivery industry, your employees are the front line. They are the ones delivering, and they are your product. So the happier they are, the more engaged they are, that much better the product that's being consumed by the customer. And that creates raving fans, that does everything around, making your business so much better. Now, at the end of the day, when it comes to the experience, it's not just the service or product being consumed, but also everything peripheral around that when it comes to, what your experience was from deal closing and onboarding to what's it like to get a hold of you or how to get a hold of you. How simplified is your billing? How easy is it to pay you? There's all of these kind of points of interaction and touches which come into play so strongly when it comes to the customer experience.
So, Colin, we like to keep these short, sweet, and right to the point. I thank you for your time. And if people are interested in getting a hold of you, where's the best place for them to find you online?
You know what? Any social media, really, just at Reality Knox, whether it's LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, that's where you'll find me.
Excellent. Sunny, why don't you wrap it up and take us out?
Yeah, so if we need to look at this from the 3 takeaways perspective, is your colleagues' engagement is your client engagement. And at the end of the day, if you're delivering, majority of the MSPs product that they have is their people. They are buying these consulting hours, either full-time or part-time, and they are selling with their margins. If your product is happy, your people are happy, means they will deliver the right experience. And it starts from onboarding, like pre-onboarding. Actually, the experience starts from actually when the person comes to the sales team or your marketing funnel. So from that point on, how quickly we called them to bring into our pipeline, how we treated them during the sales process, to onboarding process, to delivery, and even offboarding process. So every business will have those, few moments of truth. So you as an owner, you need to understand those. What are those customer experience critical points? So having your employees happy, taking time on a weekly basis, designing your calendar as a business owner, where 33% of your time goes into having owner-to-owner conversations with your customers. That gives you 2 things. That gives you relationship, and that also gives you what you need as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, to improve that experience. Because that owner-to-owner conversation gives you that feedback that you take back to your delivery manager and say, okay, this is where we can do better. And if you have anything going on, as for example, that wellness program that we started here to keep our people healthy, you can extend that. We are planning to extend it to our customers as well, because nowadays it's all virtual. And we will invite our partners as well that, hey, you can join this wellness program half an hour every day. You can extend it to your teams. So just imagine IT by design making a difference in our partners' lives and their teams' lives from the health perspective. That goes a long way from relationship building perspective. And they will remember when we meet here with Colin next year, customers will remember this time, how you led during crisis and how you took care of them. So bottom line is take care of your people, take care of your customers, and you leverage technology, come up with new, better, faster, cheaper ways from innovation point of view to take care of both. And that is the bottom line.
Thank you, Sunny. Thank you, Colin. And we thank you, the viewers, for taking the time out and consuming this content. We hope you did get some value of it, and you'll come back and watch some more episodes. And we'll see you next time.